day.
Hey guys, this is Drax, back with another fully epic guide, and this time it's our favourite Trandoshan bounty hunter, Bossk. It's been a while since I've first done a guide on Bossk, but not much has changed, as he is still one of the best villains in game with great versatility on any map. Bossk offers you as the player a choice. Do you like sniping? Charge up a shot and watch them drop. A single charge shot to the body of any standard class, except for the heavy where you need a headshot. If sniping is not your style, then Bossk also works defensively. His Dioxis gas works to clear an area, and then his mines are there to surprise enemies who push up to attack. His final and main ability, when the heat signatures actually work, allow you to dominate prey with advanced senses, movement and micro grenades. When activated, Bossk can use his ability to be aggressive, clearing rooms full of enemies with direct explosive damage. Combine all these abilities together and you have one hell of a villain who can deal with any situation. Bossk has a lot of great star cards, and depending on your playstyle there are many good choices. I've changed my cards a few times now, but I've still found a few great combinations to help you out in both Galactic Assault and HVV. My first set of cards for Galactic Assault would be Lingering Dioxis, Spreading the Disease, and Multi Traps. The complete loadout to maximise the potential on Bossk's Dioxis gas, giving you a wider area of coverage with a longer exposure time. The Multi Traps set up a nice defensive area for anyone who tries to push up on you. This in truth is more of a passive loadout, where you let the gas and mines do most of the work. But recently I've moved on to a far more aggressive loadout, and I find it a bit more fun to play, with Ultimate Predator as the main card to fit this playstyle. With this card, every time you defeat someone with Bossk's Predator instincts, the duration will extend. Combine this with Predator Resilience, and you have the perfect combination to push through groups of enemies, overwhelming them with explosive damage as you go, and minimising the damage you take. To restore health quickly in those moments where you need it, Name Your Poison is a great card to keep you alive, enhancing that regen ability when you are surrounded by Dioxis gas. For HVV, Bossk tends to get attacked a lot and is fairly easy to kill, so I'd always advise using his hardest hitting ability. Here, combine Multi Traps with quick arming speed to hit the enemies with a harsh surprise anytime they decide to attack you. Lingering Dioxis will also help you to poison your enemies whilst the fighting takes place. In truth, these are all fantastic cards, and there are a fair few combinations that do work well. The examples in this video are just 3 ways you could combine them and make them work for you. Now let's move into tips and tactics to help you dominate with Bossk.
This will be fun.
Before you enter an area, make sure you prep it with Dioxis gas. Charging in whilst the gas is active can serve as a good distraction to help you overwhelm enemies. Bossk can recover all of his health back with his signature healing trait, but the regen is slow, and sometimes using that Name Your Poison card is a good option in a hectic situation, as it will regen health much faster than normal. He also has great movement, including that jump which rivals a force user. Using this one a lot whilst in close proximity to enemies will help you to avoid damage. Remember, instead of rolling away from lightsaber users as they attack, to minimise damage I often advise rolling through them or jumping over them, as this will often confuse them. The Predator Instinct's ability can bug out sometimes with thermal signatures, and this often leaves you worse off as everything including your enemies will appear blue. Hit the ability button again if you ever need to disable it. Hopefully this one will be fixed properly in the future. Bossk has one of the best snipers in game, probably the best. Keep an eye out for good positions where you can peek out and destroy your enemies from a distance. Remember, one charged body shot on any class, a heavy will require a charged headshot, and even heroes will drop quickly with a few fully charged shots, especially if you nail the head. Up close, aiming for the head will help you as you do even more damage. Even without charging the Rowby, Bossk will drop a specialist in one body shot and any other class with a headshot at these close ranges. Helpful if you want to eliminate targets quick when they come after you. In conclusion, Bossk is a top-notch villain with a weapon and abilities that suit any situation. He was one of the best in the last Battlefront game and is definitely one of the best here as well. Hopefully with this guide you can enjoy using him more. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this video. As always guys, I do hope you have enjoyed it. I will be back with more updates, guides and gameplay soon. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.